Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, guys, it's been a few days. I've missed you all. I last streamed on Monday night, and my voice was completely shot this week. So I reluctantly but necessarily had to cease streaming until tonight. I've been saving my voice for you guys tonight so that we could have this incredible, epic announcement tonight for the channel regarding Stu Macher. So, I want to first, though, bring in some guests who will be joining me tonight. And I'll have some guests here for a little while. Some have to leave. Some will be coming in a little bit later. So it'll be kind of a in and out mixture of guests. But for now, I want to bring on some folks who will be here for a little while. First of all, I want to bring in to the channel a good friend. You guys know him, Mr. Jack Stannis. What's up, Jack? Welcome.
What's up? How's it going?
It's good, man. I'm excited about this stream tonight, man.
I am too. I am too.
Glad you
Guitar, six string ready.
Man, I see it, and you're already getting me pumped. I can't wait. So we're gonna have good stuff. Good stuff.
Sweet.
And also tonight, joining the live stream is another friend of the channel. You guys know him as Destination Station, or as I call him, Destin, or perhaps tonight, Stu Macher. Look at you, rocking the
What's up,
Stu.
Craven?
Dude, what's going on, man? Welcome.
How's everybody going?
Say,
I've missed
I'll be
everybody.
right back.
I'll be right back. Yeah, I was just coming in to say, hey, later, guys.
That's funny. Sporting the nice Stu robe there, the red
yeah.
robe and the shirt and the necklace. Look at you. Warriors representing tonight, man.
Yeah, man, I had to dress for the occasion.
Oh, yeah.
I love it, dude. It's great. And also joining Rogue for us tonight is another great friend who's our new road warrior. You know him as the Beard Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack. Welcome, Jack. Welcome, Eric. Excuse me.
I was about to say, is there another
Imagine there's
Jack
two
here?
me. Imagine there's two
I was-
of me.
I was
did
looking
go
at
grab
you.
my guitar though,
Oh, look at here. Dueling guitars.
just in case.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
dueling pianos, dueling guitars. I
Dueling
like
guitars.
that.
I was
That'd be a
thinking
fun
doing
stream.
banjos.
Competition.
Oh yeah, a little deliverance. We'll do a deliverance jam in there.
Oh my
Oh.
god! I just want to say I'm from backwoods East Tennessee,
Oh.
like Appalachia. So that song growing up, like the
Oh, I'm
Bluegrass
sure.
Hall of Fame, is like right near my hometown.
I
So that song growing up was like legendary.
I love it.
Good stuff.
So, guys, before we dive into the epic announcement, and this whole stream is going to be mostly Stu related tonight, we're going to be talking about an event that's going to be occurring in 2 weeks. Give you guys the debut of the official trailer that I've had for a few days, and it's been very difficult to keep a secret, but I have not shared it with anyone. So Jack Stannis and I worked on this, and his amazing editing skills came into play. I'll tell you more about that later, but that's coming up very soon. So hang tight. We're going to do that. But before we do the big announcement and debut the trailer, I want to first acknowledge my favorite superstars of the stream, which are my channel members. Guys, if you're not yet a channel member, or a Cravenite, as it is, then what are you doing? All you got to do is hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, and you can join and become a channel member and get some great perks and some exclusive live streams that only members can attend. And I'm going to have that's right, two members only watch parties this month. So buckle up, buttercups. It's going to be a party, but you can join it. And I want to acknowledge all of my channel members and say thank you. First of all, I always like to say thank you to my Craven Cut channel members. And I want to say, Brett James Bishop, thank you, my man, who upgraded his membership to a Craven Cut today. And I just want to say thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. And so all you, I appreciate you. And then, of course, every level, I appreciate you guys. Whatever your donation amount is, as much appreciated. It really does help out the channel a lot. And let me take this banner off. Always forget to do that first. There we go. And I just want to say thank you. You guys are amazing. And I'm continually humbled and just grateful beyond words for all of you guys. Every time I get a new channel member, it really does. It really is humbling. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart to all of you who are able to do that. It's amazing. And I'll say one last thing. I have a lot of people that have joined them as members on live streams. And I love it because I'm able to say thank you to you right then and there live versus on a later video. So if you do join tonight, I will get a notification and I'll be excited to welcome you into the inner circle of the Cult of Craven. All right. So having said all of that, guys, this is exciting. So I want to say hello again to everyone in the chat. There's a lot of you here. There's like 75 people that are currently watching. So thank you for joining tonight. And it's incredible that you're all here for this major announcement. Now, don't do what some people do, and when they get an announcement and then they just bail out and go watch something else. Don't be that guy or girl tonight. Stick around for the live stream, because if this is your first time here, you're going to have a good time. Trust me, these are some great folks on the stream, and we're just going to have fun. All right? So, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been teasing that there's a major, epic, monumental, comprehensive Stu Macher live stream coming on June 18th for quite some time, right, guys? And the particular group of guests tonight is very purposeful, because not only are they amazing, and I love to have them on anyway, because you guys know I do, but they all are playing a part in what's going to happen on June 18th. And there's more coming. A Knight from the Night Watch Zone may not be able to make it, but he's part of it. And Gory B Movie is also a part of it, and she's going to hopefully join the stream in about 30 minutes to an hour. She'll be joining for the later part. But we are doing something that I have never seen done before, neither have anyone here in the panel. And I wanted to come up with a stream, a theatrical performance, if you will, where it's not just a live stream, it's very intent and purposed, and we are on a specific mission. And that mission is a very, very important one. And rather than me tell you what it is verbally first, I think it's better to show you. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let me get this ready to pull up for you here. This is the very first time I'm debuting the official trailer for the event in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from today at this very time. The event is coming, and I will just let the trailer do the talking, and then we're going to open up about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, put on your earbuds, crank up your volume, kick back and relax, and here's a taste of what is to come. Ingrained in the human condition is the desire to always be right. Both sides rarely come together, but at the end of the day, there is only one truth, and we must follow the evidence wherever it leads and accept whatever it says. Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth.
My name is Jack Anderson, and I am here to present the truth and nothing but it. For years, I have sifted through information, some that has helped this case, and some that has unfortunately led me to a dead end. It was not an easy road. It was filled with its ups and downs.
Stu Macher can't be alive because
He was stabbed 4 times. A heavy TV from the 90s fell on his head. He would have bled out before paramedics even arrived to the scene.
If he did survive, why is there no mention of him in the 4 sequels? Gail Weathers certainly would have included that in her book.
Stu was listed on the official kill list back in 1996. if Stu was alive, it would have been public knowledge.
Stu could not have snuck out of his house without being noticed.
If he were alive, Gail's camera in Stu's house could have recorded him.
Stu even said that he thought he was dying. There has not been a single piece of evidence
That Stu Macher is alive.
But now I feel that I have the evidence. The evidence that the world needs to hear. That Stu Macher is alive.
Conspiracy can lead to insanity. Or it can lead someone to the truth. Get it up. What do you guys think? Your first time Destin Bearded, you guys, is their first time seeing it. What do you think?
It's pretty
Sorry, I
epic.
was muted.
Like, epic is the only way I would describe it.
I think I'm alive. I believe it.
Steven and I literally met up. We banged that out in like 4 hours, and we're like, here we go. With what we got, this is it. It's good.
Good job, guys.
Oh, appreciate it. Carrie, don't worry. I just saw Carrie's comment. That's why I was just looking down. Don't worry. I'm playing this trailer every 15 or 20 minutes because I know that a lot of people are going to be coming in and out. So if you just missed the trailer, if you caught the tail end of it, don't worry. We're going to be playing. I'm going to be playing it again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just real briefly looking over the comments since it played, and I'm seeing a lot of yeses, a lot of this is awesome, love it, woohoos, claps. Good. I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. It is something that has been in my mind and then in Jack's mind as we pull it together in editing. We've been working on this, all of us, since April, I think now. Sometime in April we initially started to work on this project.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be an incredible night. It's in 2 weeks, The People versus Stu Macher. And you may say, now, what is that really going to be? Well, hopefully you got the imagery, you got the courtroom imagery, and that's going to give you a clue, and the title, of course. So basically what it's going to be is I will be overseeing the court proceeding. So I'm going to be the judge, Judge Craven, and my legal team, are the three people in front of you, plus Knight and Gory B Movie. And so there's going to be 5 legal counsels, representatives in the courtroom. And what are we going to be doing? Well, we are going to be turning over the evidence to see where it leads, whether or not Stu is alive. What evidence is there that he's alive? And we're not just talking about, something off the cuff. We're actually talking about detailed research that you would have in a court of law, that you would prepare. Okay? And so this is why I say, if you're not on the Stu Train, you need to be there. If you're on the Stu Train, you need to be there. And if you're in the middle, you really need to be there, because what we're going to do is we're going to explain and we're going to uncover the evidence. We're going to follow it cumulatively together, and leads us to what we feel will be the best answer. Now, here's the beautiful thing. For all of you who are in the live chat in the event, you, ladies and gents, are going to be the jury. You guys are also going to be active participants. You will be the jury. I will have a poll at the end of the event where you guys will then vote on whether you believe the evidence shows more likely that he's alive or not. You get to pick. You vote. And we're going to do our best to show you the evidence and where that leads is up to every individual. All right. And also, for everyone who submits a super chat during this special theatrical event, you get to either submit an objection to him being alive or a rebuttal to why you believe he is alive.
This is your
And
jury duty calling. You are
this
being
is-
called to jury duty. You
Yes.
have to show up.
Yes, you got to show up. You guys have got to come in and be there and listen. You're all going to be in the jury. And like I say, all the super chats that come through that night for that entire period will be addressed to the entire court. So all of the attorneys and myself will address everyone's objections or support of Stu being alive. But we're going to go beyond whether or not just that he is alive. Tell us, I'm going to just kind of just without giving out specifics. Eric, why don't you share a little bit, and Jack, because I don't want to be the only one talking about it. So Eric, I kind of set the framework up, but we're going to talk about whether he's alive or not, right? We know that that's a big part of it. And then after that part of the court session is completed, we're going to go to a second phase where we're going to talk about more common objections, right? What you would call that are more subjective objections that many people have. So
yeah, it's going to go into less of the factual objections and more of the opinionated objections. Like people who object and say randomly something like, "He's dead because I don't want to see him come back."
yes,
Like that type of
That
thing.
kind of stuff.
It's obviously it's not objective at all. It's very opinionated. It's very subjective. They don't want it, so that's why they're saying he's dead. Stuff like that. That we're going to move into that because there are a lot of those arguments. There are a lot of people who don't necessarily think the evidence points to him being dead, but they just maintain that the story wouldn't make sense if he came back, or it would ruin the story if he came back. And those type of things are very much subjective, as you said, and
yeah,
they don't need to be addressed in the courtroom because, well, they have no basis in fact.
that's right. That's right. So it's kind of going to be a two-parter. We're going to have our court proceedings where it's going to be very much based in scientific data, real-world information, and very factually based. And then once we complete that, we enter this second phase, which is this subjective information where, like you said, I mean, Eric said it great. People say, well, I think it wouldn't make any sense to the story if Stu's in it. Well, okay, let's talk about that. Is that true or not? Well, is there a way it could be done that does make sense? So we're going to be doing that as well for the second half. And also, just a sneak peek, because you guys are all here for the sneak peek tonight. And in fact, the trailer that I just showed you is not even uploaded on my channel yet. It'll be up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. tomorrow, Central Time. The trailer's coming out. And when that drops tomorrow morning, I'm going to ask you guys that are here to begin sharing it on all of your socials and tagging Matthew Lillard on Twitter on every single post and anywhere you can. He's also on Instagram. And so I want us to make a concerted effort together, collectively, all the Cravenites, all you that are subscribers and supporters of the channel, whether you're a Cravenite or not. If we could all do that, it's going to be amazing. And I figure after 14 days or 13 days of pounding Matthew Lillard tags with like 20 or 30, 40 people or more on a daily basis with this link, maybe, just maybe, he'll pay attention to it. Say, you know what?
Hey.
I mean, if he sees the trailer, if he'll just watch the trailer, it might be enough, guys, to pique his interest if he watches that trailer to tune in. Right? It could happen.
It could happen.
It could.
Just keep retweeting it. Just keep
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say,
watch this.
keep retweeting it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't just do it once. Just do it every day.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Not
Make
not
it
one
part of
time.
your morning routine. Wake up, brush your teeth, send the tweet.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's kind of in a nutshell. Yeah, I'm not going to go into specifics tonight of what we're going to cover in the trial and in the after trial, because that you got to come and see. But I'm just going to tell you this, guys. We are we have really worked hard to come up with a robust, and I mean Jack and Destin, you guys know the list. We talk about it every week. So how do you feel about Destin? I'll start with you, then Jack. I want to get your comments as far as the list that we're covering of objections. Do you agree that? And I think you guys do, but I want to hear you speak for yourself on it. How do you feel about this? Do you feel that we are really covering the majority of every objection that we've heard as people on the Stu Train?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go first, Destiny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're Stu. You got to do it.
Stu.
No, it's just I think we have a strong argument here. I think it leans more towards our favor because it's just there's so when we actually present this to the jury. Mm-hmm. And they'll see what we're talking about. Like a lot of this stuff, like you said, is subjective. Like Eric said, there are cases out there where people have survived electrocution, stab wounds. I mean, look how many people has been stabbed in the Scream films, and he's being acknowledged. Why are we going back down memory lane right now? With the new films and Stu being mentioned more than he ever has in the entire franchise. So
right.
It's just like, I don't know. And, Matthew Lillard is game. He's all game. So,
yeah.
I rewatched sorry to interrupt. I rewatched all the movies. Outside of this one, Stu's only mentioned in one other sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's mentioned like 4 or 5 times. He's been mentioned more in this movie than any other movie, any other sequel.
He's mentioned one time in part 2. That's it.
Yep, that's right.
And 4 briefly, at the end where it's like, what is it? Billy and Stu, Trevor and you.
Yeah.
When City's making the comparison, like, quick little thing like that, but not like an actual dialogue piece. But no, it was like still like nothing, almost nothing at all.
Yeah, like it was I would call that a reference versus actually talking about it.
Yes,
and like
exactly.
Two, Randy actually like talks about Stu. He doesn't say anything very nice, but
right, that's true. Something. Okay.
He's got good reason to not talk about Stu in a nice way.
Yes, he does. Something too that's really awesome and nice, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Cravenite, Anthony. Anthony Mock just joined as a Final Cut member. So, guys, everyone, Cravenites, let's do our virtual hugs. Let's give him a hug. Welcome Anthony into the inner circle of the cult of Craven. You now, my friend, are no longer just a subscriber or a viewer. No, you have stepped inside the inner circle, are part of the family of Cravenites. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome to the family. I'm very excited. I'm so glad that I could see you join on a live stream versus just seeing it and saying, oh, that's so awesome. I get to thank you right now in real time. So, Anthony, I appreciate your support so much for my content in the channel. And you guys in the chat, all my Cravenites in the chat, please be sure and extend him a warm welcome and into the family. That's so awesome. And also want to notice here, hang on, I got some super chats that have come in. I want to make sure I get to these. Super chats always move up to the front of the line. Bobby's Breakdowns with a $10 super chat. Thanks, Bobby. It says from I shot him 6 times stream to the Craven stream. Sounds great to me. Also, Destination Station, why you look like The Rock from the Attitude Era with the robe and shades. That's awesome.
Wasn't the look I was going for. I'll go with it. Shall I lose the shades?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Either that or start playing the song I Wear My Sunglasses at Night.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
Oh
As
yeah,
I say, don't want to get demonetized.
We got to be careful, guys. That algorithm is tough. Um, but yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Bobby, for your super chat, man. Great to see you. Carrie with the $2 super chat coming in. Thanks, Carrie. So, are you waiting, Craven, to show my Stu Train design? Yes. Carrie has designed a Stu Train design. I have another design that Brett James Bishop has done that I'm going to use as well. And I know that Eric is playing around with something for Beard Entertainment as well. Yep. So, but at the end of the day, it's very possible I will have three. That's right, three choices for Stu Train merch that you can pick from, or better yet, just get them all. You gotta have the whole family of Stu Trains, and they're all very, very well. I haven't seen Eric's yet, but I know the first two are extremely different in how they look.
I'm
And
really wondering what they look like too, because I'm like, I wonder how mine would compare to them. Carrie, send me your design. I want to see it.
yeah. It's cool. Now, one of them I can show you because I've already shown it before.
Oh, I
Carrie,
haven't seen it.
Carrie, thanks again for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Um, this one here, you're going to recognize it when you see it, but Brett's making some modifications to it. In fact, we were actually messaging today, literally, about it. Where is it? Okay, it's this image here. I just love this image, and so so basically what it's going to be is at the bottom, it's just going to say all aboard. At the bottom, not all aboard, your train. The killer good time is basically just moved down a little bit smaller, so it's not touching his face. And over there where it says number one, it now says 261 for 261 Turner Lane, Stu Macher's address. And so it says 261, and then it has Stu Train. And then where it's right now where it says aboard, underneath there is the bumper of the train front. It says hashtag Stu Train, which is pretty cool. So Brett's working on that now. I think that would be an awesome design for it just to have on a shirt. I think it's great. And then Carrie, I guess I could show Carrie's. Well, if I'm showing Brett's, I might as well show Carrie's too. Let me see. Hang on a second. Where did I put it? Oh, that's a different one. Hang on. I think I have. Eric, why don't you go ahead? Did you have something to share about yours? You just want to share about it real quick, or you want to wait?
I was looking at that one, and honestly, mine is very similar to that. Like in terms of like construction, except the train is going the other way, and it's the actual Stu Train.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I had smoke coming up out of the front like chimney stack.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
I guess more realistic, I guess is the way I would.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. I want to have. I've been building this up for so long. I think having three options is great because that way, because everyone has their own flavor, and some will identify with different ones. And so, for example, here's what Carrie sent. This is going to be another design. So here you go, Carrie. This is the first I've shown this to anyone, as far as I know. There it is. Look at that. Now see, totally different than the Thomas feel, right? Obviously, we got the big locomotive here, and we've got the 261 at the top, and we have his face, and then of course we have Stu in the smoke, and you can see over there it also says "Get It Up" there towards the back on the side of the cards there. So this is the design. So they're all going to look. This is very different than the last one, and of course, Eric, yours is going to be very different from this one as well. So
here's a question: since there is two trains, how about for a third design? Would you just want another train, or would you want something that's still Stu but maybe not a train?
I mean, I'm wide open on design ideas. Honestly, I am. I'm wide open on, like, I'm open to either or. Honestly, if there's something that's you have in mind that would be Stu, it would be it would fit with the theme of what we're doing. I'm all for. I'd love to see it. I mean, yeah, sure.
I'll send you something tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Can't wait. That's awesome. And Eric, you've seen my Cult of Craven design, right? I can't remember if you've seen it yet, or if you were out of pocket for this one.
I
This
might
is
have been out of pocket, man. I've been unreachable
okay.
for a while.
Okay, Carrie rather, and Jackie. You know Jackie, great Jackie
Yeah.
Lane, good old Jackie. Jackie and Carrie both work together, and in July, since I'm doing the Stu merch this month, in July, everyone, I will have the Cult of Craven merch. So this is what's coming out in July, and I think this is wicked, wicked logo. If you can see that,
Oh yeah,
it's
that is
the
nice. Sorry,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
streaming on my phone, so the screen is
Oh,
really
it's very
small.
small.
So I got to get real close. I feel very self-conscious when I do because I see my face really big and I don't
Oh,
like it.
you're good, man. It's yeah, and you see the Cult of Craven there, the hooded. It's got my logo, and if you look below my logo, I mean, I don't see it. Those are railroad tracks, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I see it. It says
And
"Welcome to the Inner Circle."
welcome to the inner circle, which is my slogan, as you know. That's what I said earlier to Anthony. Welcome to the inner circle. That's kind of my thing for the cult.
It
So,
kind of
and
looks like a tombstone.
it does. It's like a tombstone,
Yeah.
and on this tombstone we have the Stu Train tracks. Once if you're a Cravenite, you know what the tracks are already. You don't even have to.
Yeah.
It's not even a question of what those tracks are for. And I think it's brilliant. I'm going to be doing this for July. I don't want to do too much at one time. So this month, guys, for the month of June, everyone in the chat, this is the month of the Stu Train merch, and next month will be the Cult of Craven. There it is. Real quick before I play the trailer again, because I know that there's been some folks that haven't seen it or they came in right in the middle of it. Hey, Kirsten, I just saw your comment. Thank you. All right, I can't wait. Yep, it's coming in July. All right, not Sith. Oh, Michael, not Sith, more Jedi. Gosh, he's in here trolling on me. That's my buddy Mike, the Carbonite.
Oh yeah, Carbonite. Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, buddy, good to see you hanging in the chat. And I do see here in a minute, I see Jack Stannis over there with his guitar. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's probably tuning up. So I'm going to go through these super chats, and then we're going to see what we might get Jack to play a little bit of that Stu Train theme song. I can't wait. All right, but until then, Bob Hunt, otherwise known as this killer name, he's changed his name to Hunting for Entertainment. I think that's awesome. With a $20 super chat, Bob. Thank you, my man. Keeping up the amazing content. Y'all are truly amazing. Have the best community in the world. Happiest cult ever. Yes. That's awesome, Bob. Brother, thank you, my man. That really, really does help me out. It really means a lot to the channel. And I appreciate you. And Jack, we are the happiest bunch of culties on YouTube, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it.
We're the culties.
We're the
Carnies,
culties.
yeah.
I know.
We're the culties.
Every time,
There
dude.
was.
That's right. And every time I like see the design or we talk about the Cult of Craven, which is all the time, I always hear Jack's voice saying the culties, and it just makes me laugh. I just smile. It's like,
Culties, yeah.
yeah. We are the culties, Bob, and we are the happiest cult, my man. And you're a big part of that, buddy. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate you, man. And Conrad with a $2 super chat, another Cravenite. That trailer was so good. Oh, thank you. And thank you to Jack. Jack Stannis was an absolute editing beast. I'm telling you, we got on StreamYards together. We're not streaming, but just on the platform. And, man, we were on there for like 4 or 5 hours and just banging it out.
Crazy.
Just banging it for like straight without taking a break. It was fantastic. So, Jack, thank you again, man. I want to publicly thank you so much,
Absolutely.
bro. Wicked
You got
skills, my man. So thank you, Conrad, for your super chat and for your support, man. And my throat, I think, can handle it now. Ready? I shot him 6 times. I can do it again. It's been a long time. With the $5 super chat. Thank you, Marcus. I've got smell what Destin is cooking. Oh, no. That trailer is...
I want the glasses back. You got to throw in some super chats. I'll put them back on.
Oh, there you go. How much, Destin, giving them out, man?
Oh, I'll let you set the amount. I don't know.
Oh, dude, no, I don't like to do that, man. I don't
Wait a
like to do
second.
that.
Also, what amount is it going to take to get you to do the eyebrow, Dustin?
I
Can you
can't
do
do
the?
it. I
You can't do the
I can
rock
do
eyebrow.
both.
That would be perfect.
Destin, when you figure out the amount, you can share it, man. I don't like to set amounts, man. I'll leave it left to you guys.
Yeah, I'll. How about we start at 10? We'll just start at 10.
Okay.
And then if somebody wants them off, you do another super chat, and I'll take them off, and we'll do a war.
You're just going to be doing this the whole night. Just
Dude, every $10 super chat, it's on, then it's off, and it's
gonna
on. It's
turn
so
into,
great.
what if you get a $20 super chat? Are you just going to literally go?
Stripper super chat. Other things are gonna start coming off. Just kidding.
Marcus has a great question, though. He said, the Tres Fuego, but my friend, who's playing the lawyers? That's a great question. So I will be the judge, Judge Craven in the house, and we will all be in the courtroom. And the lawyers are going to be Destin, Beard Entertainment, Jack Stannis, Knight from the Night Watch Zone, and Gory B Movie, who will probably be joining the stream here in the next half hour as well. She's going to be the other lawyer. So it's going to be 5 lawyers and me, the judge, so a total of 6 participants in The People versus Stu Macher. Great question. Thank you for the super chat, Marcus. Much appreciated, man. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. We've got one more. Bobby's breakdown's coming in already with the $10 super chat. Get those glasses on, Destin.
All right.
Get it up.
You got it, Bobby.
That's it, man. Now, I see some people asking about is there going to be an opposition. So here's the deal. What I decided to do with this particular case is I went to the opposition. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you right now, I went directly to the #1 source of anti-Stu material on the internet. That's right. You know him as Fate Decided. And I actually went to the opposition, and I told him to give us everything you got. Or as Al Pacino once said in the movie Heat, give me all you got. Give me all you got. That's the best I can do for Al Pacino. I love Al Pacino. And so I said, dude, hit me with every single objection you've got, every single opposition to Stu, everything. Don't hold anything back. He gave me everything. And this event is going to be partly one gigantic reply. So believe me, Novak, the opposition is represented. That's what fuel, and not just him. There's others that Eric has even gone on to the dreaded Reddit, the toxic ocean that is Reddit, subreddit, and he's been surfing and scooping out objections. And so we're making sure this is not going to be candy coated kind of a deal. What we're doing here is we're going to address every single line item, every objection, every opposition. So it's going to be good. So you got to be there, though. You just got to show up. We need you there.
I'm still surprised. Y'all, I don't know, everyone in the chat, one of the things I saw in the Reddit, someone said, and I quote, bringing Stu Macher back in Scream would be worse than when they killed off Laurie Strode in Halloween Resurrection.
Man, come on.
Like that someone said that. I'm like, do you realize what you just put out into the world? That's awful.
Have you ever seen these movies?
Unbelievable.
It's dumb.
Yeah. That's just saying something.
And that's another reason I just don't go. I'm so thankful for, Beard Entertainment is the soldier of the channel. He soldiers into war in the Reddit zone, and he goes through the enemy lines, and he's monitoring the Reddit thread, because that place frustrates me. I can't do it. I just don't go there. I just can't handle that toxicity.
It frustrates me too, but I just kind of I'm just like, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Oh, sure, of course.
You know what it is a lot more of now rather than toxicity? A lot of it now, like especially this past week, is people saying they have an inside track on what's going on and saying, oh, yeah, this person signed on to the cast weeks ago, but it still hasn't been announced. Someone actually said that Nev Campbell signed on 2 or 3 weeks ago, it just hasn't been announced.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, man.
And I'm like, y'all ain't in here on Reddit if you're actually working on this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you
got to sort through the toxicity and sort through the people who are just trying to prove that they are, who someone big and important and part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a rough statement, man. That was, I know. Resurrection's a tough pill, man, to swallow.
Hey, in Resurrection's defense, okay.
Oh no.
I have to just say, okay, take the movie Halloween, take the mask, take the character Michael Myers out. If it was just another slasher, it would have been a fun slasher. In my opinion. I mean, maybe I need to rewatch it. No, yes, it sucks. It sucks as a Halloween movie. But if it was just you take that character out, you take Laurie Strode out, and you slap on a new killer and a new motive or whatever the case, I think it would have been a fun slasher.
I'm going to agree with you, Dustin, because I think like the biggest issues we have is like how Michael Myers is portrayed. Because I know like I forget who it is. It might be you, Steven, who always brings up how like Busta Rhymes like basically just like yells at Michael Myers and he just like walks away and does what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And if that wasn't Michael Myers but someone else, I think it would be less of a less infuriating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun horror movie. I feel like a Halloween movie has to be taken seriously, and they just did not take that sequel seriously. It was just to have fun with. But
I'm going to be honest. I love the concept.
Yeah. It was a cool concept. It was ahead of its time if you really think about it. But it just shouldn't have been in a Halloween movie.
It just and killing Laurie at the beginning that they lost me. That from when that happened, that was done. I was already done with the movie.
But that's what Jamie Lee Curtis wanted. She said, "If I come back, you got to kill me."
If I saw that script, I'd want to be killed. Dude, I was just saying the same thing, Eric. I said, if I saw that script, I'd want to be killed too.
She probably saw this and be like, nah, I'm out.
I wonder how much she got paid for that opening.
Probably handsomely.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. Jen Warner with the $5 super chat. This is my first time seeing all of this on the big screen. I love it all. Yay. That's awesome, Jen. I'm so glad you got it on the big television. That's fantastic.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what she was talking about. Honestly, I was a little confused. I was like, on the big screen. I was like, are we in a movie?
Oh. Gotcha. Right now, little do you know, there's a theater screening this right now.
Hey,
dude, I mean, you
can pay for advertisement.
You know you can. You can.
Dude, that's something to do. Could have raised funds for to have the trailer showing in theaters. That'd be amazing.
That would get attention.
That would. Jen, thank you so much for your super chat. And again, happy birthday. I know you had your birthday yesterday, and happy belated birthday one more time. Hope you're having a good weekend, and I hope your hand is doing better. Hang in there. Thank you. Jack, you know what, buddy? Eric, did you want to say something real quick before I transition? Go ahead.
I want to apologize, but I'm actually going to have to go. My phone is dying, and I'm also just exhausted. For everyone who doesn't know in the chat, I've been driving for the past 14 hours today. I got here just in time to jump on. I'm sorry I can't stay longer, man, but I'm crashing pretty hard here.
Absolutely, Eric. Thanks for making the time to come on, and we're gonna do this again soon. I'll get with you maybe next week. I'll chat with you. Maybe we can get something set up for next week.
Yeah, I'm open. Are we gonna be? We could talk about that offline, but Jack and you were gonna be starting up Slasher again in June, right?
Oh, that's true. We're supposed to. Jack, are we doing that? I know we're on the live stream now. Slasher's coming up, right, Jack? Soon.
Yeah, I'll message you guys tomorrow. We'll hone in a date very soon.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries. No, sounds good.
All right.
Well, Eric, get some rest, my friend.
We'll definitely see each other. see each other
Yeah.
soon. But thank you for having me on, even though it's such a short time.
You're welcome, buddy.
Great to see everyone. Great to see everyone in the chat as well. I love you all. I'm gonna go get some much needed sleep.
Yes,
love you
rest up,
too,
my
Eric.
friend. You've earned it. My goodness, and we'll catch up, man. I'll reach out to you probably tomorrow and touch base.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Get some
All
rest,
right, man. See you, buddy. Rock on. Speaking of rock on, Jack, this is a Stu Macher stream tonight. We're really going to be talking mostly Stu Macher all night long.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I wonder if we only had a song,
If we only had a song.
if we only had a song to accompany a Stu Macher stream.
I wonder who would write a song about Stu Macher. You got anybody in mind?
He lives out in Arizona. That's all I know. Somewhere in Arizona. That's all I can tell you.
Who, me?
Who, you? Who, me?
Yeah.
Jack, how are you feeling, man? You feeling songly tonight? You want to hit us a
yeah.
little bit of that Stu Train theme?
I'll do that. This is like my farewell token to the stream. A beautiful rendition of the Stu Train. You ever hear this song? Anybody ever hear this song before? It's a radio hit. It's gonna be a radio hit.
Love it.
Okay, here we go. Everybody
go.
sing along if you know it.
Crank up your speakers, guys.
On the Stu Train. Get your tickets now on the Stu Train. We got craving something scary on the left and Stu's on the right. Yeah. On the Stu Train. Get your ticket now on the Stu Train, baby. Yeah. We got craving something scary on the left and Stu's on the right. Yeah. On the Stu Train. Get your ticket now on the Stu Train. We got craving something scary on the left and Stu's on the right. On the Stu Train. We got your ticket on the Stu Train, baby. Carry Crave Cinema. We got craving something scary on the left. I'm on the right.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Heck yeah.
Thank you. Good job.
Soon you'll have an audio of that, Steven. You could play it even when I'm not on the stream.
Oh, man. Absolutely. In fact, I need to get you something for that final audio version. Remember the Nancy Ann thing we talked about?
Oh, yes.
I got to get that
Send
to
me
you.
all
I
that
never-
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fantastic, Jack. Thank you, my man. The
got
Stu
it.
Train, baby.
I think everybody's going to be very pleasantly surprised by this big event coming up. We got a few surprises up our sleeves.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, right. We sure do. It's going to be so great. June 18th, 9:30 p.m. It's going to be absolutely epic, and I'm going to actually have the event, the actual video, stream link on my channel is going to be up tomorrow as well. So basically, everything's up. So and tomorrow morning, I wanted to do tonight as a preview for those who showed up to the stream, and then tomorrow at 10 a.m. the trailer drops that you can actually go and watch it and fast forward it. I mean, not fast forward it, forward it to others.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The actual, don't fast forward it, and actually have the stream to the event as well. That's going to be all happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Yeah, good stuff. People love the music, Jack.
Oh,
Love the
thank you.
music. Rightfully
That's
so.
it. I know. I have to head out now. That's too bad. It's
Oh,
too bad. I got to
wait a
head out.
second. You gotta,
Yeah.
wait a second, Jack. Hold on, man. Dang it. You got to leave now. What?
Thanks, buddy. Oh God, that's
Oh, well, you know what?
great.
In honor of you, Jack, here's the thing, man. I want to leave you with this real quick little serenade for you as well, my friend.
Okay.
To say goodnight to you.
When the eloquence escapes me, that logic ties me up and takes me.
Oh,
That's for you, my friend.
I wish I could sing like that guy. That's awesome. Hey, it's always a pleasure to join. I'm very excited about this project, and I hope at some point very soon I can jump back to making YouTube videos.
Yes.
But I'm
yes.
here, and I'm on this stream, and
That's
I
right,
love hanging
man.
out with you guys. And for
Same.
everybody watching, next week I'm going to have a Pride Month music stream. So if you guys like my music, you can come hang out with me. So
Cool.
good stuff.
Yeah,
And
and
we
I'm
got
sure I'll have
Dispute
you.
thing coming.
Well, I was
So
gonna
that-
say, yeah, and I'll have you on again. I'm sure soon. So we'll.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll be talking to you next week. Got to have you back
Oh, yeah.
on soon. It's always a blast, man. We can
It's
come
always,
hang out for
like a
couple hours.
sporadic thing, like, oh, okay, yeah, let's just do this. Let's do it.
That's generally what it is. We rarely plan too far ahead on ours. It just seems to happen like just comes together and boom,
Right,
here
right.
we are. But brother, thank you for coming and hanging out for a while with us, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I hope everybody enjoyed the trailer. We certainly had a lot of fun doing it. And
Yeah.
Destin, thank you for your footage.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope you
man.
like being a
Of
part of
course,
the trailer.
of course.
Good stuff, guys.
Sounds
Y'all
good,
did
my
a great
man.
job. That was really impressive. I liked it.
Edge of your seat, right? It's like
Yeah,
one of those
yeah.
moments,
I'm
right?
ready to watch it again.
Yeah, I'm about to show it actually. I'm gonna show it when you leave. I'm gonna pull it up and because new folks
That's
have come in,
perfect.
so I'm
Yeah.
about to play it in like another 10 seconds. So
I'll watch.
sounds
I'll watch
good.
it on my phone right here. I got the
Okay.
stream pulled up on my phone. That's it. As
Beautiful.
I'm leaving, I'll watch it again.
Love it, man. Sounds good, buddy.
Awesome. All right,
Take
guys.
care.
I will see you soon. All right. Mwah.
See you
Peace
soon.
to you and
too.
everybody. June 18th. I'll see ya.
That's it.
That's
Good night, buddy.
Later,
Bye,
Jay.
guys.
Later. And speaking of which, guys, it's time. I said I was going to play the trailer like every 20 minutes. It's been like an hour. So, no, it's been 45 minutes. It hasn't been an hour. So, guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the event is coming. The People versus Stu Macher is happening June 18th at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. And, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the trailer. Get it up! Ingrained in the human condition is the desire to always be right. Both sides rarely come together, but at the end of the day, there is only one truth, and we must follow the evidence wherever it leads and accept whatever it says. Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth.
My name is Jack Anderson, and I am here to present the truth and nothing but it. For years, I have sifted through information, some that has helped this case, and some that has unfortunately led me to a dead end. It was not an easy road. It was filled with its ups and downs.
Stu Macher can't be alive because
He was stabbed 4 times.
A heavy TV from the 90s fell on his head. He would have bled out before paramedics even arrived to the scene.
If he did survive, why is there no mention of him in the 4 sequels? Gail Weathers certainly would have included that in her book.
Stu was listed on the official kill list back in 1996. If Stu was alive, it would have been public knowledge.
Stu could not have snuck out of his house without being noticed.
If he were alive, Gail's camera in Stu's house could have recorded him.
Stu even said that he thought he was dying. There has not been a single piece of evidence.
That Stu Macher is alive.
But now I feel that I have the evidence. The evidence that the world needs to hear. That Stu Macher is alive.
Conspiracy can lead to insanity. Or it can lead someone to the truth. Yeah. Destin, that's your second time, man. What do you think, brother?
Oh man, it's already getting me pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Me too, man. Oh, so glad you guys enjoyed the trailer. And yeah, just so you see the visual too, just to see it a little bit closer. Bam. Look at there. There it is. Yeah. That's it, man. June 18th, 2 weeks from today.
Be there.
People. Yeah, be there. That's right.
We're
It
gonna
is.
need you.
Yes, you guys are the jury. We need a full jury. So we need everyone to show up. It's going to be an incredible night. Again, you're going to have the opportunity to submit super chats with your questions or your objections or your supporting evidence, and we'll get it in front of all of the panel. Again, it's going to be 5 lawyers on the legal team, plus myself overseeing the proceedings as Judge Craven. So, yeah, this is one you do not want to miss, and it's going to be amazing. Cannot wait. I'm so excited. Thanks, Genevieve. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. The anticipation is killer. I know it is. Listen, it's been hard to not show that trailer for like the last 3 days. I mean, it's been killing me to hold on to that. Jen says, I can't wait to start posting the link. Yes. Thank you, Jen. And what's up, Chocolate Ice? I just subscribed to you guys. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here on the stream. And thanks for subscribing.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the family here. Absolutely. Conrad's ready. I'm pumped. And Brittany, what's up, Brittany? At Craven, Genevieve Thompson sent me to you the best decision I ever. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you, Brittany. That's really nice. Thanks for sharing that. I love that. That is the best. That's music to the ears, for a content creator who's, it is. It right, Destin. That's like
It really is.
the utmost compliment right there. It really is.
Yeah. We appreciate every single one of y'all. So.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kara. Yeah, Jack killed it, and I was there with Jack helping with decisions and different things, but he did the actual editing. He did a really good job.
Man, Jack killed it, man.
He nailed the editing.
Yeah.
So good.
The seriousness on his face and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tommy. So glad you enjoyed that. That's awesome. That's what I love to hear. I was really hoping that you guys were going to be just really blown away by the trailer. Love that. Oh, nice. Thanks, Brett. Brett James Bishop's got some skills too, man. He's really talented. Thanks, Chocolate. Appreciate that. Absolutely, Brittany. I love you guys too, Conrad. Thanks, man. Wayne says, it's 1:52 in Australia. Is that Destination Stew with you? Destination Stew.
I told you Stu's alive, man. I'm right here.
That's right. It's right there on the live stream.
What other kind of evidence do you need? I'm right here.
Yeah, man. Love it. Ghostface Fanatic, Stu Train. Heck yeah, man. And remember, guys, Destin has a little challenge up. And what's your challenge again, Destin?
Oh, yeah. So if you want the glasses on or the glasses off. We're kind of challenging. If you want to do a super chat, someone has paid for the glasses to come on. We're starting at $10 super chat, $10 super chats. And if you want them to come off, well, you know what to do. So we're just going back and forth with that. So it's kind of 50-50 in the chat so far. So I'm just we're just kind of going with it. But
Yeah.
it's getting dark.
It's getting dark. He's needing some help, guys. He's needing a super chat to hit to get his shades off.
Yeah. They can see the chat in my sunglasses.
Seriously, like I can literally see like this monitor in your eyes reflecting back. You always respect others' opinions. Oh, thanks, Extron. Absolutely, man. I've always said this, that this is going to be a place in a community where I welcome differing opinions. As long as everyone is respectful of each other and realizing that all of our views are equal in value, and that they're going to sometimes not be the same, and that's okay. But if we can engage in friendly, respectful dialogue, and I love to hear it. I love to engage in that, And this is a place where if anyone ever crosses the line, it will be the last time they cross the line, because I don't tolerate any trolling or toxicity, and all of my moderators know that as well. So you guys know this is a safe place that you can share your views and opinions and not be put down and ridiculed and all that nonsense. That's not the way this community is, and it will never be. So appreciate that. What's up, J-Did? That trailer's got more flavor than a $10 burrito with extra cheese. Wow, that's a lot of flavor. Dang, what do you think, Destin? A $10 burrito with extra cheese, my man. That's a lot of flavor.
$10 burrito with extra cheese?
Yeah.
What else is on that burrito, though?
I mean, I don't know. But
Only
a $10 burrito, that's bad. That's serious, man.
Yeah, that ain't no Taco Bell burrito.
Oh, no. Or the grocery store was 60 cents, dude, for 60 cents for a frozen burrito, man.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But
Jen Werner.
A cheese burrito, I can't go wrong with that either, man.
That's true, man. Yeah. Look at Jen Werner coming in with a $10 super chat. I want to see Destin's eyes. Ooh. There you go. Oh, look at him bringing them off. The slow draw. I love it.
And they're blue.
They are. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate the super chat.
Jen.
It's awesome.
You got it. Now who's next?
I know, right? Let's see how long they're going to stay off now.
Yeah.
And you know what, Jen? Because of your super chat, I've got a special little song just for you. And it goes something like this.
I'm going to make your bubba bounce right now.
Oh, I was dancing. My bad.
Gonna make your bobo bounce, man.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of the way. That's kind of the way
I don't know what to say to that.
Listen, and guys, every super chat I get the rest of the night, starting now, I will have more clips for you, and we can do more bobo bounces. Look at Jackie, like, what? I don't know. I thought I would surprise you guys with that one. That's like, whoa, that left field. So yeah, every super chat I'm going to have a bobo clip just for you guys.
Where is that from? Is that like an old commercial? Or?
Dude, honestly, Carbonite Jedi, my buddy Mike, sent that to me on a TikTok. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? I don't know where he found it at. I said, what is? And so the clip is actually pretty long. It goes on there's like 4 different dancers. And so I cut them up and I went in and edited them into separate clips. So I've got 4 distinct bobo bounce clips I can play now that are all different from each other.
Nice.
So I love it. And they just get like progressively just crazier, and it's crazy, dude. I can't wait. So hopefully if I get 3 more super chats tonight, I'll be able to play them all tonight. We'll see how the night goes. But anyway, yeah. Rocky Balboa. Where's fate decided? Oh, I'm sure he'll be. I'm sure he'll be making his appearance on the 18th somewhere at some point in the chat.
He's arguing with himself in the mirror about who is dead.
Exactly.
He's trying to convince himself.
Yeah, it's like he knows he's alive, but he has to
He has
to keep telling himself that.
You know how you just keep telling a lie to yourself and you finally believe it?
Yep, absolutely. And eventually, you know what happens? It causes severe
Emotional damage.
It's not good for you to do that. That's what happens. Michael Wilson. Hey, what's up, Michael? Hey, how long does it take to edit a video? Well, it depends on how long the video is. That's the number one. But on average, I mean, my videos are usually like 10 minutes. I don't know, around 10 minutes long each, usually, sometimes 12. It's probably about at least editing's at least a good 2 to 3 hours, depending on what I'm doing with it and how much how much content I need to have visually to accompany it. But at least I would say at least 3 hours to get it edited. I have to record it, edit it, get it, post production done, levels all balanced out. That takes more time. So it takes a few hours to get a 10-minute video up. Doesn't just happen. I think a lot of times people will say, a 10-minute video, and they're like, oh, that probably didn't take very long. And no, it actually takes several hours to get something, even that short done. And if it's a 20-minute clip and more intricate, where I have multiple inserts and different things, it can take a lot longer than that. Like that. Remember when that fake photo of Stu being dead on the ground was floating around? Remember, it was the mock footage that was taken in the wrong colored pants.
Yeah.
And I did a whole video. Remember, breaking it down, showing the pants versus the pants. That took a lot more. There's a lot more to that one. So that took a lot longer. But anyway,
if you notice, like that, the whole wardrobe of him is from the Stab movie that Mindy was watching. That the character that was playing Stu, that was sitting on the couch, he's wearing the exact same outfit if you look at it closely. So it had to have been from Stu. I mean, from the Stab films.
Yeah.
So
totally, man. I was like, I just had a feeling that was Stab footage. I just always felt it was. I mean, I remember when I first saw the picture, the Bearded Entertainment is the one who sent it to me first, because I remember I was working on a video editing, and all of a sudden I got that message from him, and I was like, oh, okay. I was going to go to bed. It was like midnight, and I said, I can't do that. So I stayed up till like 3 a.m. to get that, or no. Well, no, I think I saw it more like at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, because I was going to go to bed earlier, and I said, no, I got to stay up. And I stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning to get that video made and posted, because I knew that if I waited till the next day, it was going to be, everyone. Well, I started getting DMs coming in. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Like, people were really concerned. Like on the Stu Train, they were like almost not, I won't say freaking out, but they were nervous, because like, oh no, what does this mean for us who are on the Stu Train? And I'm like, oh no, I got to debunk this line by line by line. So it was crazy. Jay Dez coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my man. I can only afford half a $10 burrito. Somebody cover the other half for me. Oh, $10 burritos rules. Well, Jay Dez, man, thank you so much for the super chat. And for that, my friend, I've got another Bobo Bounce video just for you. So, in honor of your super chat, let's rock out to the Bobo. Let's go. Crank it up.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready.
Jay, you can take a bite for $2.
Oh, dang. That's awesome. I love that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jay. Appreciate that, my friend. So, man, so we found out just a little bit of Scream talk because we could definitely talk more Stu, and I'll show the trailer again in about 30 minutes or so. But we should talk a little bit of Scream 6 because we did have news break on Friday that we have a new cast member that has joined the Scream 6 cast. Dermot Mulroney is now here and is now joined. I was going to get a video out today on it, and it just did not happen because of my day. But either way, it's worth at least mentioning, I think, tonight. And I remember the first thing I remember seeing him on Destin was on episodes of Prodigal Son on Fox. I don't know if you've seen that TV show. It was on for 2 seasons. Really good show, actually. It was sad that it got canceled. But there he is, Dermot Mulroney, and I know that he had been in Insidious 3 that I saw, and the new movie called Uma. But he's been joined to the cast, and all we know about him right now is just knowing that he is a cop. He's probably going to be a detective, I'm guessing. And my thought was, Destin, this is going to be a new, not necessarily actually him, but a Mark Kincaid type of character.
My first thought exactly too when I read that. He's actually a really good actor. He's actually, I don't know if you watch HBO or whatever, but like Righteous Gemstones, he's in that show. He doesn't have a major part. It's a Danny McBride, David Gordon Green comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, he's in that show. So that's what I've seen him in recently. Besides Insidious, but yeah. I mean, I could see him he has to have a pretty for an actor of his caliber. He's been around for years.
True.
So he can't just be some sideline cop, detective, or anything like that. He's got to have a significant role for some reason,
That's right. I agree 100%. He's going to be in more than just a little tiny cameo kind of role. I think he is going to be, and that's what made me think about the Mark Kincaid role from Scream 3, because he was pretty prominent in that movie. He had a very significant role, and he was also a very famous actor, that they brought in. So I I wouldn't be surprised if we see him more in that kind of the amount of screen time we saw in Mark Kincaid.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so, and so that's good. But that's it.
And with him being the cop character, detective character, my only concern also is and it's just where my imagination goes, where it could go.
Yeah.
Is don't make him the new love interest for Gail or somebody like that. Don't do that. You can't replace Dewey. It's not going to happen. Just go a different direction. If you're going to make him a main character, he might survive. He might be part of the new cast going forward. We don't know. So.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I kind of envision him being if they're in New York, for college, and this starts up, he's like the local detective, that's a detective, in New York or what have you. And I don't know, man. I mean, it's so funny you mentioned that because I see that Brian here, Genuine Lover, is he said the same thing about he thinks he could be Gail's new love interest or Sam and Tara's dad. I mean, Sam and Tara's dad and Sam's stepdad. I mean, that's an interesting idea. I don't know. We know he's a cop.
Yeah.
Now that
so
does,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That kind of that would be really forced writing. Just knowing if we didn't know that he was a cop and he was just going to be attached to the cast, that could be a possibility. But because of his role, I don't think that'd be a good fit for their dad.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, 100%. I think we're all on the same page. Um, and I think he'll be the lead detective, and we'll once the first killing happens in New York or wherever, maybe it's not New York, maybe it's another city, but I'm still sticking with my hope for New York. Gail's there, it all kind of makes sense. So he'll probably be the first one on the scene asking questions, and tell me what you saw, and here we go. And he'll be a red herring. Remember, Mark and Kay was a red herring, Destin.
I know, I know. I mean, I hope we see him back. That would be so awesome
Oh yeah.
if we get that. Since we got Kirby, like besides Stu, the next person I would like to see come back is Mark Kincaid. I think that would be really awesome, especially now that Judy and Dewey are gone. We need
Yeah.
that. We need that presence. We need that. And I honestly, I think wasn't he originally supposed to be in Scream 5 and they just couldn't get him because of scheduling conflicts or something?
Yeah, that's right. They wanted him in Scream 5. It was supposed to have been one little scene at Sydney's house, and we were supposed to have seen Mark Kincaid there with Sydney and the girls.
Mm,
And I think the phone call came to Sydney from Dewey
mm,
in the house instead of being walking with the kids,
mhm.
and they could not get Kincaid, and they changed it to what we have now, where she's walking the girls.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he was supposed
Yeah,
to be like there in the background, little small
yeah. I
cameo.
mean, he need for his character, he needs more than just one little cameo scene or anything like that. He needs to be a part of the main cast and be involved and accompany Sydney back to Woodsboro. That I want to see him more involved, not just like in the background. So I can see why he probably didn't sign on to that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, that's true too, man. I mean, you got to really kind of, in my mind, you need to feature him if you're going to some degree, if you
Mhm.
bring him back. Ghostface Fanatic is saying, oops, there it goes. Says, my only concern is that they'll kill Gale or something after they kill Dewey 6. Yeah, compared to Star Wars. Oh, I know, Ghostface Fanatic. Man, yeah, it's Scream 5. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah, I agree. That's if they kill Gale, it's going to be it's going to be Destin impossible in my mind to not draw the comparison,
Mhm.
right?
Oh yeah,
To Star Wars.
yeah. I'm already trying to emotionally prepare myself to say goodbye to Gail
Yes.
or Sydney or somebody. I mean, I just knowing what they did with Dewey is just I wouldn't. I mean, we're out with the old and in with the new. That's what they're doing right here. So just prepare yourself. Anything. I mean, we could be completely surprised. She might just get injured, and we see her come out with a thumbs up, like Dewey did.
Well, it's
I'm like,
possible.
well,
Wouldn't
yeah,
that be a twist? Where
yeah,
Gale gives the thumbs up instead
yeah,
of Dewey.
yeah. We just think she's dead. You know.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, that's very possible. I just don't want to see her die because that's just too. I mean, you can't just. I mean, you can, but like you should. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's what I always tell my daughter.
Right. Yeah.
And so and it applies here too. Just just don't do that. Don't kill Dewey and then Gale and then you're Scream 7. Well, who's going to die now? 'Cause Sydney says she won't come back if she's
Mm,
going to get killed. So, but do they kill her off screen? Do they commit the mortal sin that you should never commit
mm.
in a franchise where you say she died in a car wreck or she died suddenly or
They could
something like
always retcon
this?
that later. I mean, they
You could
might.
wreck. You could.
She could fake her death so she can live in peace.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
I mean, if they do anything that's not on screen can be redone. That's just the way it is. Like, like I've always said, what was it? Final Destination? How Devin Sawa for the second one got killed off screen or something. Like I always thought, like they could always bring back Final Destination and bring back Devin Sawa somehow because we never really actually saw him die. So if it doesn't happen on screen, it didn't take place. That's the way I look at it.
You there?
Did you freeze up?
Yeah. Like my whole screen, like where all the little windows are, they just were
Yeah.
spinning. They were black with little things spinning a circle. I'm like, what is
I'm like,
happening?
he's being really still. I don't know if he's interested in what I'm saying or if he's ignoring me.
No, neither. But no, believe me, I heard you talking, and then all of a sudden your talking stopped, and like it was just nothing. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no. But thankfully, the stream didn't crash. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hey, by the way, while I was in that weird transition, I shot him 6 times.
There we
Sent
go.
in a $5 super chat. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate you. He said, "You said we don't need Sid for 6. That's true. We don't. For Stu to return. That's correct. Because of Sam. Yep. My question is, what's Stu's number one motive for wanting to kill Sam? Okay, so Marcus, here's the deal, bro. He doesn't want to kill Sam at all. No. His number one reason, and what I think makes perfect sense in the story, is that who was he closest to in his life? He was closest to Billy Loomis. And since that time, Billy's died that night. He's lost that connection. He's never had it because Billy's gone. And why is he returning now? Why have they waited 25 years? Because now he's learned that Billy has a daughter. So he doesn't want to kill her. On the contrary. In fact, I give 3 R's. There's 3 motives for Stu's return. I'm kind of pulling the curtain back. It's 3 R's. Number 1 is reputation. Number 2 is reconnection. And number 3 is revenge. It's the 3 R's. So number 1 has nothing to do with Sydney other than he failed. But it's still, if Sydney's not in it, it still stands. He wants revenge. He wants his reputation. His reputation is that, and Scream 5 set it up so well because all the references were Billy and his friend, and Billy and then in one person, Tara didn't even know Stu Macher in the beginning. So all the references in 5 are all pointing these arrows saying, oh, look, no respect. Mm-hmm. He gets mentioned more than any other sequel in 5. You don't do that for no reason. There's a purpose for them dropping Stu Macher's name throughout this movie.
Yeah.
They're building breadcrumbs. This is foundation laying, Destin. They are building up to what's to come. And now, even if Sydney's gone, he still desires his reputation to be back and to be respected. And so he'll gain that by not only killing Gail or trying to kill Gail and finish the job with her, but to have built this group of killers under his control, starting with the Reddit thread that he posted in 5 with Richie and Amber. Now, Sam, though, is what brought him out. The reason this happened is because now that he knows Billy has a daughter, he wants to restore the Loomis connection that he's not had since Billy was here. He has been longing to be close to Billy, to be longing to have that type of relationship. And now guess what? What's the closest you can get to Billy? His own descendant, his own offspring. That's the closest you can get. So now Stu's coming not to kill Sam. He's coming to recruit her, to say, hey, your dad and I, we did something really special that night, that week, that whatever the time frame was. And we were amazing. You and I can be stronger together than him and I were. And he begins, and he already knows she's got the mental illness situation where she's struggling with these tendencies and her identity. She's already savagely murdered someone, and it looked like she was really enjoying it, by the way, excessively. So now all he's going to try to do is manipulate her, try to mold her like he molded Amber and Richie and groomed them to the point where before they know it, they are doing as he says. But unlike them, they were just pawns. This is a Loomis. This is Billy's daughter. She'll be a peer, not a pawn. You see, he wants Sam to be a part of what he's doing, and therefore, almost like the Emperor wanted Anakin to rule the galaxy with him, that's what Stu wants with Sam. That, my friend, is such a strong motive. You don't need Sydney at all. And that motive works. That motive makes sense. It's not forced. It's not fan service. It is legitimately the motives of a psychopath. And it all makes sense. Destin, do you track with me, man? Does that click?
Yeah, I agree with that completely. The only thing that I would add that I really want at the end, even though that, say, he wants Sam to give in to the dark side, whatever you want to call it, give in to it, and he wants a Loomis partner. She's technically a Loomis, but last minute, maybe she has throughout the movie given into it, dabbled, killed somebody, something, but she knows it's wrong and she's struggling with this. And then, like, at the end, them two go at it. She finally, and they start, fighting, but at the very end, once Stu is laying there dead, stabbed, like Richie or whoever, after the fight between him and Sam, I still want Sydney to have that last blow with the gunshot to the head. I want her to say, just in case, or something like that. Like she did with Miss Loomis or something. Just like, just in case.
Totally. And
Boom.
listen,
Wrap
and you're
it up
right.
in a bow.
Yeah, no, you're right, buddy. And you make a good point, because even though Stu wants Sam to turn and join him, that doesn't mean she will.
Right.
She doesn't mean she will. She could completely reject him, and that's the way this thing goes. At the end of the day, Sam says no, and ultimately puts him down. But I'm with you. In my heart of hearts, I want Sydney to be there for it. But if they cannot get Sydney back, if she says I'm not coming back, I don't like the story, whatever, then Sam could be the one that kills him in the end, and ends it. So Marcus, dude, I hope that answer was what you were looking for. That's why, buddy. That's why I feel so strongly about Stu returning to the franchise with or without Sydney. Because the argument that Sydney has to be there for it to make sense is it is not the case at all. It can make this makes perfect sense without Sydney. Great, and thanks for the super chat, man. Always appreciate you. Nanette, you take care. I saw you're leaving. Good night. Hope you get some good rest. Thanks for joining tonight. Great to see you as always. And speaking of Marcus, bringing in another $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I was just about to ask, do you think he would recruit her? Because that connection, but you already had it lined up. I absolutely love that idea, bro. Awesome, man. There you go, man. Thank you, buddy. Well, I'm glad you like the idea as well. And yeah, I think that's what he wants to do. He wants to recruit her. He wants to rekindle the feeling he had with Billy. He's never been able to have that feeling where he's with another Loomis killing together like they did. And the question will be, is Sam going to do it?
Yeah.
Or is Sam going to say no?
Yeah. It's going to have to come down between the sisters, because they're really emphasizing that relationship so much. And it's like they're rebuilding their relationship now. So it's going to come down to, like, either Stu wants her to kill her sister or something. It's gonna have to be some type of her picking her sister over turning evil or doing what Stu wants her to do. And and that's with any of it. I really think that's what it's leaning towards. It's just building their relationship. Now, it would be a big twist if Stu or Ghostface actually does kill Tara, finishes the job. That would make Sam go crazy. that would make her go a little bit darker. That would make her maybe snap one night and kill somebody, out of a fit of rage. But
Yeah.
I really don't want that. I don't want Tara to die.
I know
I don't want
either.
that.
No.
But
And
I also want to be surprised at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a very fine line.
It is a fine line. And also, I want to remind everyone that shortly after the movie came out, Melissa Barrera gave an interview where she says that she really wants to explore the darker side of Sam more in 6. That she wants to go further down that darker path. Doesn't mean she's going to flip or turn, but she did say that she wants to explore it more.
Mm-hmm.
And so it could definitely be done, especially with Stu being involved. So, Marcus, thank you for another super chat. And man, Marcus, I owe you 2 Bobo bounces now because you just gave us to the channel here another super chat. So, Marcus, let me see here. Let me pull up a Bobo down mass. Here you go, Marcus. This is, in case you weren't here for the very first one, here's your first Bobo bounce. Then I'm going to give you a new one. Here we go. Every super chat gets a Bobo bounce. Get it up.
I'm gonna make your Bobo bounce right now.
Dude, the guy screaming just gets me, dude. And Marcus, because you did 2 super chats back to back, 1, 2, I'm going to give you a new one. Here you go, my man. Enjoy.
Gonna make your butt bomb bounce. Here I'm come.
Dude, this stuff is psychedelic, bro. Oh my gosh.
Found on the internet.
I'm telling you, man, it's everything's on the internet, and it's so funny. My phone's been blowing up over here, and from from my buddy Mike, Carbonite Jedi, who's sending me more clips. And so I will get those for the next live stream because I'm going to be live. So Carbonite, thank you. Please keep sending. And I'm going to be having another live stream Monday night. We're going to go about another 25 minutes here. We're going to shut it down. One thing I've learned from these last 3 weeks, pushing my voice for 6-7 hours, I've blown my voice out twice. And this week it was so bad, it's taken me 5 days to recover to the point that I can do this right now. And I'm never, ever doing that again because it means I have to stop making content. I have to stop live streaming. So I'm capping myself. Every live stream is a max of 3 hours. That's max. And it's going to be between 2 and 3 hours. So we're about to hit the 2 hour mark now. And so I'm going to go till midnight. So if you guys got anything you want to cover and regarding Scream and things, we got 30 more minutes. Destin and I are going to be here with you. Super chats move to the front of the line and are much greatly appreciated. And that's all. Destin, we'll go 30 more minutes. We'll hang out. We'll do the trailer another couple times. And in fact, this might be a good time to do it because Becky just joined and says, hey, I just got here. Hope I didn't miss much. Well, Becky, you've missed a lot. You've missed a lot. But don't worry because I'm going to show you a trailer. And then after the trailer, for those, and I know there's probably a lot more. We're still heading about nearly 60 people. So the numbers, we're going up. So there's still a lot of people coming in and out. And 57, so someone just joined now for the first time. So, guys, I want to play you the trailer for our event. It's 2 weeks from today. It is The People versus Stu Macher. And I'm excited, and I hope that you'll be excited as well. Everyone seems to really enjoy the trailer. So without further ado, I'm going to show it again. Here you go. Crank it up. Ingrained in the human condition is the desire to always be right. Both sides rarely come together, but at the end of the day, there is only one truth, and we must follow the evidence wherever it leads and accept whatever it says. Conspiracy can lead to insanity. or it can lead someone to the truth.
My name is Jack Anderson, and I am here to present the truth and nothing but it. For years, I have sifted through information, some that has helped this case, and some that has unfortunately led me to a dead end. It was not an easy road. It was filled with its ups and downs.
Stu Macher can't be alive because
He was stabbed 4 times.
A heavy TV from the 90s fell on his head. He would have bled out before paramedics even arrived to the scene.
If he did survive, why is there no mention of him in the 4 sequels? Gail Weathers certainly would have included that in her book.
Stu was listed on the official kill list back in 1996. If Stu was alive, it would have been public knowledge.
Stu could not have snuck out of his house without being noticed.
If he were alive, Gail's camera in Stu's house could have recorded him.
Stu even said that he thought he was dying. There has not been a single piece of evidence
That Stu Macher is alive.
But now I feel that I have the evidence. The evidence that the world needs to hear. That Stu Macher is alive.
Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth. Yeah.
Get it up.
Get it up, man. And I want to remind everyone that trailer is already going to appear on my channel tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. Hey, David, it's the end. No, don't worry, David. We're going to be on for another about 30 minutes. We're going to go to midnight Central Time. I will be showing that trailer again probably 2 more times, and then you guys won't be able to see it again till tomorrow. But I will show it again in about maybe 15 minutes, and then we'll show it to end the stream tonight later on as well. So, and if I get a super chat wanting to see it an extra time, I'll play it again for any super chat. If you want to see the trailer, I'll play it sooner for you if you request it. So no worry, David, you're here. But yeah, you still got us for 30 minutes, and then you be sure you watch the replay when we get done. But anyway, guys. So yeah. And real quick, I see Michael's asked this a couple of times tonight, and so we'll do this real quick before we get back to Stu. I have a quick Halloween question. Do you think Michael Myers will live and Halloween ends? The short answer is yes, I do. And I believe that one of two things. Either we're going to see him clearly alive, like there's no doubt about it, or Destin, we're going to see him where he could be alive. And they're going to leave it ambiguous.
Yeah.
One of those two things, I think, is what's going to happen. And what do you think, man?
He's either, honestly, if they do it, which I do think that they're going to, we're probably not going to see it, but we're going to know he's missing again. He's not where he was laying, like at the end of 1978. Or during the credits, right after the movie shuts off, we're going to hear him breathing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Something.
Yes.
I mean, you can't kill the boogeyman. That's the rule. That's that you can't do it.
You can't.
And especially whenever the movie's bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars.
You can't kill the bank account either. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Yeah.
Right. This isn't, and plus, there's other people out there that could actually be a good Michael Myers under the mask.
Yeah.
We've had several. This isn't a Robert Downey Jr. for the Avengers here. He's just like, I'm done. And it's almost irreplaceable. But it just, if they do bring it back, they're going to go in a totally different direction. It's going to be a different timeline. I think the Laurie Strode storyline is going to be completely over, which it needs to be. But as far as Halloween ends, it's ending for this trilogy, or but that's it. It'll be back.
It'll be back.
I'll
be back. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate you. No, I am hard stopping at midnight. And believe me, it's hard for me to do that because I love when I see I've got 60 people here. It's really hard to turn it off and go but you know what? I would rather do that and say let's continue on Monday night. We'll pick back up and let's keep going. Then push it to the point where I can't be here on Monday or Tuesday because I can't talk. So I have to force myself to protect my voice a little bit more than I have been. So, and I think you guys want that. I mean, you guys have been reaching out saying, guys, we want you to take care of your voice, because if I have no voice, I can't create content for you. I can't make videos. I can't do this I can't hang out with Destin on live stream, my friends, and talk to you guys. So anyway, thank you, Carrie, and have a good night. You get some rest. Stella, thank you for the advice. I appreciate that. Yes, I have water. I have a Yeti, and I've got another cup full. I have water. I'm definitely doing that, and I got cough drops over here just to keep that, menthol on my throat, to keep it cool. So appreciate that. All right. So back to Scream, back to Stu.
I get the same way, Steven. Like,
do you?
Yeah. If I don't get my rest, like, I work nights. I worked overnight for 10 years. And getting lack of sleep, it does something to you, man. Like your voice, just your immune system. It's like you're almost a zombie.
For real.
And honestly, you might not really have like a cold or a sickness going on, but your throat kind of just gets a little tight, and it's just like it's almost like the energy for you to push out words, it just gets lower. That's what it feels like to me. I'm just like, I'm too tired to talk. I'm too tired to chew. I'm not even eating today.
Oh, dang, exactly. I mean, it's bad when you have to physically make yourself talk. Like you have to push it. That's not good.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you what is good though. A brand new channel member earlier, Anthony, joining tonight, and a super chat. Thank you, Anthony, with a $2 super chat. Yo, Destin. Okay, this is for you, Destin. What are your top 3 slasher films?
Ooh, Anthony, that is how can you just pick your top 3? Scream's in there. My top 3 slasher movies, slasher films. Man, I you want to say like the main ones, like I would have to say the main ones, but if I'm actually thinking about films, I'm thinking about my favorite films out of the franchise, but there's just something about it's Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street. They're both in there. I can't pick which one is number one. I like them. I think they're both creative. They're both Wes Craven.
Buddy.
The man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT.
That's right.
And man, the third one, that's just I don't know. I have so many. I got to pick something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I already know Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street is going to be in there, so nothing tops that. I would have to do Halloween, 1978.
I was waiting for Halloween. I'm like, dude, is Halloween not going to make the list? I was wondering.
It is, but it's just there's so many good slashers out there, and I feel
there are.
when you say the original main slashers, I feel like it's almost a cop out answer, but it's not. They're the GOAT
No.
for a reason.
Yeah.
They are the Mount Rushmore of slashers for a reason. Like they're almost irreplaceable. You might have some that are like great concepts, and runner ups, but they didn't do it first and they didn't make the staple. And I feel like, especially Scream, like Halloween is great, great. But Wes Craven, what he did with Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, and what he did with Scream was creative. It wasn't just a man behind a mask. There was story. There was this character, like Freddy's not a guy in a costume, in a mask. He is a character. It's hard to replace Robert Englund. And just the idea, the psychological side of Nightmare on Elm Street mixed with the slasher elements is just, it's on another level, honestly.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So
100%, man. I mean, and like I say, it's not a cop out when it's the answer. If it's the real answer, then it's all right. It's yeah, man. Thanks, Anthony, for the super chat. And my friend, since you did a super chat, we got another Bobo bounce.
Oh,
we're gonna do another Bobo bounce. And
is it Bobo or is it Bubba?
It's Bobo.
Boba, like the drink, like the boba teas.
Yeah, like the teas, the Bobos. And
you'd be playing those every time you walk into one of those boba tea stores.
Seriously,
boba dance.
Just have it on loop,
Yeah.
Of course, if you walk in and you put something like that on loop in a restaurant or a tea house, they're probably going to say something.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
So, I mean, I could totally see that happening. All right,
what was that from?
That's from a clip that Brett James Bishop sent me today, and it's from the movie. It's from the movie called The House Where Evil Dwells from 1982. Going way, way back. Yeah, The House Where Evil Dwells.
Is it a whodunit?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know. I just saw that he sent me the clip, and another great clip from that movie I thought you might enjoy was this one.
There's an awful face in my soup.
Yeah, I'm not eating that soup.
I'm not eating that soup either, man. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hang on, just real quick. Jen, it says I'm not. Jen, it's okay. I think all the moderators are gone, but that's okay. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm staying up with what's coming out, so you're good. I think I can handle it tonight. No worries. You go ahead. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. That's important. Oh yeah, and Ghostface Fanatic mentions this whole thing here about dying from the thing that's going around. Yeah, I don't think that's not going to happen. And I do not. I know there was some talk about that, but from what I heard, a rumor about this recently was that they toned that way down from the original script, and I think all that's going to be involved, if anything, Destin, is going to be just like you see people wearing masks in the background. Like they want to make sure and show. They want to show the time we're in and let it reflect the times we're in for real.
Yeah.
So I think you'll see people wearing masks going to and from with masks on their faces and stuff. But I don't think it's anything more than that.
Yeah, and if they do, that might be a reason why there hasn't been a Halloween in a couple years or 4 years, however long they decide to do it. They might be like, that we actually canceled Halloween because of it.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, 100%. Let's see here. Bye, Amber. Take care of yourself. We'll catch you next time.
Later, Amber.
Marcus coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I just thought of this crazy. I know. With all the talk about Stu bleeding out, what if the blood was corn syrup like Billy? I know adrenaline played a hand, but they was still strong after the stabs. Yeah, that's the thing, man. And we're going to talk a lot about that in 2 weeks, aren't we, Destin? We're going to
Yes,
talk
we
about
are.
those stab wounds and
I made
those
some points
things.
about that.
That's right. In fact, Destin I think, is specifically going to be talking about that very subject. So we're not going to let the cat out of the bag too early. But you did do a generous super chat, so I'll say this. I'll let Destin save his, and I'll just say, without getting too much things going on, I do agree that we have to remember all I'm going to say is this: after he was stabbed, he was running full force attacking Nev or Sydney without any issues. He was not having any complications from the wounds. And so could there have been some wonky stuff going on? Maybe. But even if with corn syrup, but even if there wasn't, he demonstrated. Now, if he'd have run after Sydney and all this, and then that scene happens later, then you can make you could make a stronger case about it, about like maybe that was an issue or as far as death. But this happened afterwards, and Destin's going to talk more about this next week, or in 2 weeks rather, about more specifics about that. But I'll say it like this, and I don't think I'm stealing too much of your thunder, Destin. If I am, I'm sorry, but you're going to hit it hard in 2 weeks. If one can believe, and I'm not saying you, Marcus, I'm saying just in general, if one can believe and accept that Chad Meeks Martin is alive and they have no issue, if they can accept Tara is alive and there's no issue, just to name 2 people, and I could probably name a lot more if we sat there and really thought about it, then Stu's got no issues with stab wounds, because Chad stabbed 7 times and laying out in the grass for 30 minutes unattended and survives. That's huge. That's a problem if someone's going to say that Stu died from only 4 stab wounds.
Yeah.
It's almost half of that. And Tara stabbed 7 times and survives.
Chad was laying out there for a long time, for the whole climax.
A long time, dude. Just laying out there without any attention, anyone helping him. So I'm telling you, man, but we're going to get into it. I'm trying not to. I hope you don't feel like I'm just pushing you off. I'm not trying to do that. But Destin's put a lot of work into this exact question, and it's a great question, and it's one that a lot of people, with good reason, bring up, and that's why it's important that we're going to talk about it. But I want to make sure Destin has a chance to shine and really bring his full presentation in 2 weeks. So Marcus, I know you're going to be there, but I'll be there. But I hear you singing it, Marcus. I hear you, dude, because I heard you singing it the other day on your stream, and I love it, man. So be sure to be there. And thank you for the $10 super chat. And Marcus, you're going to get a Bobo bounce that I haven't shown yet. So Marcus, because you did a $10 super chat, my friend, this Bobo's for you.
I'll make your bubs bounce. I'll make your bubs bounce. Let's go.
Destin, your face. Destin is in complete shock at what he just saw. Good night,
God.
Jen. Good night, Jen, if you're still there. Oh my gosh.
That guy's creepy.
There's definitely some creep factor going on there, man. There's no doubt about it.
He was creepy until he started doing the whole mouth movement thing at the end.
Oh, dang, man. I'm telling you. I was saving that one, man. I'm going to
Is that the craziest one, or they get crazier?
That probably is. Probably is. It's the longest one of all of them. He's got more dances there. Yeah, so.
They pay the lady to be just deal with all that.
What's that? The lady.
The lady that's just like sitting there, just kind of.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not having any of that.
Yeah.
And look here, my man Brett. Look at you coming in, Brett James Bishop, with a $10 super chat. Man, thank you so much. Says, I can't believe you actually played There's an Awful Face in My Soup clip. That's what I thought you. Brett sent it to me earlier today. I had to, Brett. Man, that's gold, man. When I saw that clip, I said, man, I gotta rip this off and make this happen.
Yeah.
Check your Instagram inbox for fan art I've been working on the past hour. You'll love it. Oh, wow. Rock on, brother. All right, I sure will. Brett, thank you for that, man. And just for that $10 super chat, I think we need to get we need to do a bobo bounce, and we need to talk about that soup. Because if you don't talk about the soup,
What are you doing? I am crazy! An awful face in my soup.
I'll make your bubs bounce. I'll make your bubs bounce. Let's go.
Destin's still at a loss for words, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I
never know. that guy, that's something else. Like, how long is actually the whole entire video? Is it just those 3 clips, or is there like an actual music video of?
No, it's like 45 seconds or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Marcus mentions too about Stu. It's a good point. Also, Stu's worms weren't deep because remember, Billy wasn't trying to kill Stu. Remember, they were stabbing each other, and they were not nearly as deep. There was no arteries cut, obviously, and so yeah, man, absolutely. Keep me in suspense. No problem. Keep me in suspense. Okay. Thanks, Marcus. Destin's going to be bringing the man. He's going to bring the heat in a couple of weeks, my man, and it's going to be great. Oh, good. You're singing it. There you go, man. I sing it at work too. I love it.
Let me ask you this, Steven.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so say we, I believe it. We're gonna get Stu back, but say this: if we do get a flashback scene, do you want to see him de-aged a little bit so we see what happens at the events of 1996, of how he got away? Or do you want to just start with fresh eyes of like, just this is what he is at old age, and just some exposition let us know what happened?
Personally, that's what I want. I think just, let's don't spend time on flashbacks, because I'd rather them spend that time just to work on new characters development. But you do have to have some exposition. You're right. You have to have something. You have to say what happened. But I think that you could do that in a way where you just say what happened, and give it a couple minutes. Obviously, you don't just, you got to give it at least 2 or 3 minutes, a little bit of time. I mean, I wouldn't hate a flashback. I just think I probably wouldn't go that route, just because, the de-aging thing, it looked fine, but it's still not exactly right. And
yeah, it's distracting a little bit.
A little bit distracting if I really, really look at it and think about it for very long. So whenever Billy comes on, I just I don't really think about it. It's like, accept it. I'm like, this is cool. Billy's back. But if I really, really look at it analytically, it does bug me just a tad. But I'm happy he's there. Extron, you take care, man. How about you, man? Would you want a flashback, or do you want to go with the just kind of give a little explanatory reason and keep moving? What about you, man?
I honestly, if they do a flashback, I want it to be quick. Now the exposition of we need to spend some time on that. We need to process oh wait, Stu's alive. We need to know more and how, and the motive and all this kind of stuff. But if they do a slight flashback, I don't want to see just him interacting and doing a bunch of stuff, moving around. I would just like to see just you hear police sirens. We're back at the events. A camera's panning across Stu's house of it being destroyed, him and Sydney's showdown. and we see Stu there laying, and we just see him just flip the TV off his head, and he's just kind of like, and we hear the sirens coming up, and we just see him sneak out. Like nothing big. The camera doesn't linger on his de-aged face or anything like that, but just something quick. And maybe at the same time, we're hearing a voiceover from Stu of explaining what happened. And then we just jump back. We don't spend too much time if we do a flashback. I don't want like a big, like him plotting it out and all that kind of stuff. Like, no, I might not even want him to even speak, in the flashback. Like, I just want it to show just like he threw the TV off of him. He hears the sirens and he's just walks off screen, or walks through the back door. Something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the rest be exposition.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, something quick and short. Just, I mean, that's what I would want to, if they went that route, would just, don't focus too much on his face where it's distracting. Just let us know. We'll know who he is, obviously. And then kind of show the camera as he's walking, show his back walking out or something. Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah.
Carbonite Jedi, take care, man. I didn't realize you wanted to enter the discussion.
Well, I didn't know you wanted to get involved with the discussion, Mr. Helper.
Take care, buddy. Go walk the dog, man. Do what you got to do. Take it easy, my man. Okay. Hey, real quick. Michael says, Craven, do you remember Scotty Wilson? I do. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. Of course. Yeah. That was my dad's account. I was using it for a bit, but I got my own. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, man. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, you're really faithful, man. I appreciate you watching my videos, and you're commenting on pretty much every single video, and I appreciate your faithfulness, man. Good to know though that it's you, because I had to be wondering where Scotty went if I didn't see any more postings. So appreciate you letting me know, buddy, and I'm glad you've got your own account, and I'll look for you now. I'll look for Michael instead of Scotty, unless your dad also, likes to watch as well. And Ghostface Fanatic also says, yeah, can't wait till Brett's Halloween fan film. It's going to be epic. I'm excited too. Yeah, Brett James Bishop's working on his fan film. I've talked about it a few times here for a Halloween fan film. So very exciting. And Brett's going to keep me posted on that as the months go and progress is made. So, David, thanks, man. It was a short time, but take care. Good night. Don't forget to scream your channel with love. Thank you, David. Always appreciate you, man. Glad you could join. We've got 4 more minutes, basically, and Des and I are going to be signing off. So, thanks, man. I'll be back. If you're available on Monday night, I should be streaming at 9:30 on Monday is the plan. So, hope to see you. Take care. All right. And I keep thinking I was going to check real quick here. Trying to donate, but PayPal failed. Oh, well, thanks for trying, man. I appreciate it. Certainly, I got my Patreon or channel membership here or Super Chats. But yeah, listen, thanks for trying, man. Really, that's very sweet of you. Very kind of you, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's see here real quick. Before we go, I want to check my Instagram because Brett said he sent. Where is it at here? He sent something. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's really cool. Hey, Brett, I'm gonna show everyone. This is great. Can I ask you for a favor? I hope you're still here. And if you're not, I can just send it to you back in your message. But if you're here, I thought I'd just tell you. If you could add at the bottom, underneath the dates down there at the bottom of that section, if you could just put my www.cravensomething.scary.com, because that actually directs to my YouTube channel. So in case anyone out there didn't know that, you may not even know that because I don't really advertise it. If you ever want to know how to find the channel, or if you want to tell others, if they say, if you're trying to share it, All you have to do is simply say, just go to cravenssomethingscary.com. That's all. And the minute they type that in, it pops right into my YouTube home channel, homepage on my channel. This is great, man. 1 second. I'm just getting it saved so that I can share with you guys and you can take a look. Graphic 2. You still there, Destin?
I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
just reading the chat. I'm reading some interesting
Cool.
stuff over here.
No worries.
Sorry,
I'm coming.
I'm a little tired today too. Like I had my second wind earlier, but I've been on the road all day, and I'm just kind of like, that driving can do something to you.
Hey, man, I understand. It goes, it wears you out.
Master Chaos. Prepare
What's
to
up,
be
Master
shot.
Chaos? What's going on, Jose? Good to see you, man. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out your video. I'm glad you're here, man, because we're getting ready to sign off, and I'm getting ready to play the trailer for our Scream event happening here in a couple of weeks. So hang tight, Jose. So you can see the trailer before the live stream ends. Jeremy says, I've been enjoying my vacation. Thanks, Scream Something Great, for awesome video. Hope your throat gets better and get some rest. God bless you always. Thank you, Jeremy. God bless you too, man. And thanks for the good wishes. And my throat is definitely better. If you would have heard me on Tuesday through Friday, it was brutal. So that's why we're getting ready to stop, because I'm going to stop while I still can talk and just keep on taking care of it until my next live stream on Monday. And I'm going to upload something here. Check this out. This is really cool. It's uploading right now. Give me 1 second. You guys will dig this. Where's it at? Graphic 2. All right. So Brett James Bishop just sent this to me. Check this out. So Brett, if you're here, oh yeah, I see you're still here at 11:59. I think, yeah, okay. So yeah, if you could just add that website, man. Check this out, guys. This is tight. Look at that.
Oh wow,
that's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I like that.
The event of the summer, 6/18, 9:30. So basically, if below that, if below that you just see www.cravenssomethingscary.com at the bottom. That's perfect. That would be perfect. Yeah. Brett, that's great. Love it, dude. If that's not too much trouble, man, to add and send that to me, that's just an image that I can. Oh, you just sent it. Great. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. That's so cool. That way, that'll just be an alternate version, that I could show and we could post on our social medias and everything. Yeah, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Sweet. So one more time, guys, I want to remind everyone before we sign off that tomorrow and listen, guys, this is really important. There's 43 of you here. For all my Cravenites, everyone that's interested in helping promote this event, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, so 11 a.m. Eastern, I will be posting the trailer that I'm about to show you right now, so that you can go on the channel, have an actual link to the trailer as a YouTube video, and you can go and start sharing it on Twitter and tagging Matthew Lillard. It's the real official Matthew Lillard. You'll see it. So you got the official symbol by his name.
Mm-hmm.
And Instagram, he has an official one also. So anything you can do, guys, to share this. If you have YouTube channels and you want to make a video, just sharing it, I would appreciate you promoting the event. Anything you guys want to do to whatever level of involvement you want to be in terms of promoting this and helping this event be an amazing time 2 weeks from tonight, so that we can get us, I want over 100 people, That's my goal. I want triple digits in attendance. And the only way that's going to happen is if we get a lot of help from all of you, just plastering the link everywhere to the event. And so there's going to be two things. You're going to see a trailer link, and you're going to see a posting of the upcoming live streams. The event will be there tomorrow as well. So there's two links. The trailer's the one that we want to promote right now because that's what's going to get buzz when people see it.
Yeah.
And that's why you put a link to it in your socials. It'll take them to the channel. They'll find the link. So anyway, that's tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Do
so
it
be ready.
Once. Do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to just do it one time. Do it whenever you're thinking about it. Do it daily. Do it every other day. Whatever you can.
That's right. And for everyone involved who's helping in the project or otherwise, even if you're not, if you have a large enough channel where you've got a community tab, I'm going to be posting community post tabs, and Des and I'm sure you probably will too, and others will be posting a link to the trailer like multiple times on our YouTube channels to get the YouTube world aware, so that it's shooting it out to the people, and then all of our social medias. So as far as I see Stella saying to you, there's a certain hashtag you want us to use. I mean, I think really would be, it's more in, you could put hashtag the people versus Stu Macher if you want. I know it's kind of long, or that's the official title of the event, but that might be the best way to go because if we start tagging there, people will find it, or any Stu Macher hashtag, Stu, bring Stu back, Stu lives. Stu lives. All of those are fine. Anthony's asking if I'm going to post it on Instagram. Yes, I am. So tomorrow morning, I will be posting. I'll make an Instagram post on mine and a Twitter post. The link will be in both. So if you're on those platforms, you could literally retweet that onto your channel. And then after that, though, I'm going to ask you to actually make your own posts. Make your own posts and promote it in addition. But yes, Anthony, I will. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you. I'll post it on your story. That's great. I just really, that's not a bad one there, Brett. People versus Stu, people versus Stu Macher. That's the title of the event.
Yeah.
People versus Stu Macher, and so let's go with that. Let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Let's get this tag out there. I'll use this tag. We'll all use this tag. Hashtag people versus Stu Macher all together, and tag Matthew Lillard though. Not just tag. Do the @sign. Yeah. So he actually gets notified, not just the tag. Right, Destin? Yeah. That's the key.
He's pretty active on Twitter too. So, so yeah, Twitter would be a good way to send something to him. Any which way you can do it, and more than once. Just do it when you're thinking about it every day. That's the thing. The more he gets it, he's gonna have to click on it and see what is this.
Right. Exactly. Right. Just curiosity, if nothing else. So let me watch this 3-minute video. What is this? What are they doing?
Right.
And our hope is if he does that, it's enough to him to say, look at what this going on.
And it might not even be a bad idea to tag Jamie Kennedy and Skeet Ulrich. They're friends of his.
That's true, man.
And they could be like, hey, have you seen this? So that's an idea, everybody. So
see, that's smart, because you're right. They may see that and may call him and say, dude, I keep getting tagged for this thing. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
That's a great point, Justin.
Yeah, for sure. And Jamie Kennedy is more active in the YouTube world too. So, I think he would, and Skeet and Matthew, they're close friends. They say that all the time. Like they're like brothers.
Love that. And Destin, like for you and me and everyone who has community tabs, we could tag Jamie Kennedy on all these community tabs, so he's getting notifications of it.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And he's supposed to come on my show here soon. So
that's right, dude.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to make him aware of this event. So,
dude, that's amazing. I love that. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
So great points. I'm glad we're spitballing out here with everyone in the chat about this. And Stella brings up a good point too. And I've seen someone else, Stella, yeah, especially. Yeah, let's make sure we tag Scream, hashtag Scream, and hashtag Scream6, guys. So hashtag Scream6. A lot of people are searching for Scream6. This will come up in the search results.
Yeah.
So let's do let's do hashtag people versus Stu Macher, hashtag Scream6, and hashtag Scream. Those three are for sure. Yeah, that's right, Ghostface Fanatic. Jamie Kennedy has a channel. Yep, I'm subscribed to it. Watch a lot of his content, and so he's definitely active. If we work as a group, as we collectively work as a group, and we stay dedicated to posting this every day, and look, we got 2 weeks, man, to get awareness up. A lot can happen.
Yeah.
In a 2-week span.
Yeah.
Let's just don't get we're the point where we do it a couple of days and we just stop. That's where we're going to mess up.
You got to keep the momentum. Keep it going, because I mean, it can't just be one day of just a lot. Keep it going. So it's just like they don't have a choice but being like, what the hell is this? And they finally check it out. So
that's right.
So yeah.
Love
it. Make it part of your daily routine.
Big time, man. Yes, this is good. And I'm going to start tomorrow again, 10 a.m. That's the time, guys. Be sure you check out my channel, even if you don't get a notification for some reason. When some people say they get them, some don't. If you just check the channel at 10 a.m. tomorrow, you'll be able. You will Central Time. You will find the trailer link, and you'll also see the link to the upcoming stream. And just jump in there if you could. Smash the thumbs up button. Let's start that tomorrow, and start sharing. All right. This has been great. Destin, thanks for hanging out all night, man. This has been so much fun.
Yeah. Wish I was a little bit more lively. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of just like a relaxed mode. My bed is calling my name.
Oh, brother, listen, I'm with you, man. I'm gonna watch an episode of Stranger Things. I think I'm on episode 4 of the new season now, and so I'm gonna watch that with my daughter, and then I'm going to bed as well. So
I just finished the first half or whatever you call this one, because it picks back up July 1st.
Oh, that's right. There's going to be a break. I think we got one more episode before we get there. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's so good. It's so good. So have you seen 4 or not?
No, I've just seen 3.
Is the next episode called Dear Billy?
I don't know. I didn't look ahead.
I think 4 was like my favorite episode.
Okay.
And then the last one. 4 and the last one, because I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
What you think? Just let me know what you think.
I will. I'll message you or text you.
Yeah.
I'll text you after I see them for sure.
Oh man, I got real giddy on the 4th episode. So
love it. I can't wait. Brett says he's watching 5 right after this. That's awesome. So there you go.
Yeah.
We got Stranger Things on the brain tonight for a lot of us, I see. Guys, listen, I want to say thank you to everyone for all your super chats tonight. Thank you for your generosity and for everyone showing up tonight. We had a great time. We had a great crowd. We had almost 80 people in here at one point. And so that was awesome to see the excitement and the curiosity of people coming in. And it's only going to grow. I think it's going to only grow from here. So anyway, guys, hope you're all excited for the People versus Stu Macher once again. It's right there on the 18th of June, 9:30 p.m. Make sure, guys, if there's any way you can be here, guys, please come and be a part of this event. You guys are going to be the jury in the live stream, live chat. So if there's a way to make plans, please do. Let's have a big showing. I want to show, and if Matthew Lillard happens to show up, I want to show him that we care. There's a lot of people that are interested in this. And I believe there are a lot of people interested in this. And so let's prove it right. And let's all be there for the June 18th at 9:30. All right?
Yep.
So, Destin, I think we'll end with the trailer. And we'll say goodnight. So, everyone, I plan to stream again on Monday. If everything goes as planned, I expect to be streaming again Monday. So keep your eyes out for me updating a live stream tomorrow. And I will hopefully I'll see you then at 9:30 Monday night. And we'll talk some Scream. That's opening day. Remember, Destin? They start filming Scream Monday.
I know.
So,
I know. It's crazy. It's
Yep.
crazy. I have a feeling that we're about to be overwhelmed with updates and information about who's part of the cast and what's going on, and maybe some behind the scenes pics, all that stuff. I can't wait. I can't wait. But I'm also like, I don't want to know too much.
Yes. No, I completely understand, man. Same. And speaking of updates, my good friend Chris at Discover Montreal, who's going to be helping me this summer once they start filming with updates. He's on location around Montreal. Just came in with one right here. Look here, guys.
Nice.
Mason Gooding and Jasmine have been spotted in Montreal. Let's go. There you go, man. That's it. We're just talking about that, Chris. They're getting ready to start filming Monday. So I'm going to be, I may even have Chris on the live stream like once a month, like once in June, once in July, to see about giving us real updates of what, what Chris has learned around town. If there's seen any shooting site locations, any news or buzz running around Montreal as they're filming. So thank you for popping in, man, and for the little update. Guys, the Core 4, at least half of the Core 4 are there already. They are on site, getting ready for Monday.
March is
anyway,
going to be here before we know it. It's going to be here so quick.
So quick. A lot quicker than we're thinking it's going to be. I'm telling you, this year is just ridiculously flying by.
Yeah.
And it's not slowing down. So,
yeah.
Well, guys, listen, I'm going to leave you with this trailer. If you've not yet seen it, yeah, man, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Absolutely. We'll be in touch. I'll be emailing you as well. I'm going to leave you guys with it one more time. If you've not seen the trailer, if you're just joining late, don't go anywhere just yet, because it's time for the People versus Stu Macher. And so, guys, after it ends, we're going to be gone. So, Destin, I'll see you backstage in just a second. And for everyone in the chat, we're going to sign off to you and say good night. Thanks for joining us. And thank you, Destin, for joining. Be sure you guys subscribe to Destination Station if you have not yet already. Be sure you hit his channel up next after this ends and subscribe. Yeah. And
I was going to just say that, like, I do live streams as well. So, like, Craven, I hope to be on your channel a lot more, here in the future, because now that I'm off nights and everything, man, I love doing these live streams. Like,
they're so much fun.
They're great. I should do them more on my channel. I do some.
Yeah.
But, I kind of like being on other people's channels.
Yeah, man.
The pressure's a little bit more off.
It is. You relax a little bit more. That's right. Definitely. Yeah. We need to get Rawhead, man. You need to get Rawhead on a live stream, and we should, and we should do one. I enjoyed Nick. He was a lot of fun, man. He's a good guy.
Good dude.
He's very much. I could tell. All right, guys. We'll leave it here, and we'll see you. I should see you guys on Monday, and Destin may be there. Who knows? You just never know who's going to show up. So, but the key is that you need to be there. But I'm not going to play that, because I'm going to play the trailer. So, all right, guys. So, listen, buckle up, crank up your headphones. Here's the event we're previewing, and it's going to be 10 a.m. Central Time. 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow morning. This trailer will be up for you to start sharing. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you all. Good night. See you soon.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Ingrained in the human condition is the desire to always be right. Both sides rarely come together, but at the end of the day, there is only one truth, and we must follow the evidence wherever it leads and accept whatever it says. Conspiracy can lead to insanity, or it can lead someone to the truth.
My name is Jack Anderson, and I am here to present the truth and nothing but it. For years, I have sifted through information. Some that has helped this case, and some that has unfortunately led me to a dead end. It was not an easy road. It was filled with its ups and downs.
Stu Macher can't be alive because
He was stabbed 4 times.
A heavy TV from the 90s fell on his head. He would have bled out before paramedics even arrived to the scene.
If he did survive, why is there no mention of him in the 4 sequels? Gail Weathers certainly would have included that in her book.
Stu was listed on the official kill list back in 1996. If Stu was alive, it would have been public knowledge.
Stu could not have snuck out of his house without being noticed.
If he were alive, Gail's camera in Stu's house could have recorded him.
Stu even said that he thought he was dying. There has not been a single piece of evidence
That Stu Macher is alive.
But now I feel that I have the evidence. The evidence that the world needs to hear. That Stu Macher is alive.
Conspiracy can lead to insanity. Or it can lead someone to the truth.